friends, I am here at the grocery store and I'm gonna walk you through the aisles to show you some very simple swaps that you can make if you are wanting to take those steps towards a healthier lifestyle and buy some foods with some cleaner ingredients. Now swap it out, swap it out, swap it out, now swap it out. All right, so one swap we're gonna take a look at is sour cream. So instead of reaching for the regular original sour cream, which has whey, it has modified cornstarch, it has cultured dextrose, gelatin, sodium phosphate, guargum, carrageenan, sodium citrate, calcium sulfate, all of these things. Instead of getting that one, literally right next to it for the same price, this is 4 for $5, 4 for $5, you can go right next to it and get the natural. And over here, you're just gonna see cultured cream and skim milk enzymes. Easy, super easy swap. Same price, much better for you. I am also here at the creamer section. So I'm gonna show you a quick and easy swap that you can make in your coffee creamer. If you're needing to be non-dairy, all of these here, they contain corn syrup and mostly vegetable oil. Like, did you know you're putting vegetable oil in your coffee? I did not know this until I looked one day and I was like, oh my stinking goodness, I'm putting oil in my coffee. How weird. So you see all sorts of things. We've got artificial flavors. We've got the monodiglycerides that I'm always warning against. We've got the sucralose, all sorts of stuff that is no bueno. Now, not perfection, but so much better is going to be this almond milk creamer. They also do have coconut milk and oat milk, but we already see that the list is much smaller already. Again, it's not 100% perfect. It does still have some natural flavors and some of the gelin gum, but this compared to one of these non-dairy is a super easy swap, so much better for you, a lot cleaner ingredients. All right, now many of you have asked about peanut butter, and that is another super easy swap that you can make. It's honestly not that complicated. When it comes to peanut butter, there's really two things that I'm looking for. I'm looking for organic because the way that peanuts grow underground, they are typically, there are a lot of pesticides and fungicides that go into the make of conventionally grown peanuts that I'm just not really wanting in my peanut butter. So number one, I do always look for organic. Number two, even the organic, I look for the ones that you have to stir together, and let me show you why. So if we look at like the typical Jif, like moms like you choose Jif, like please don't, because here we go, we've got sugar, we have fully hydrogenated vegetable oils, and we also have monodiglycerides. So this is just definitely not just peanut butter. Like, this is not what I would consider like a real whole food. It has a lot of processed junk in it. Even if we move over to the natural creamy, let's see about this one. This one is what you're looking for. Roasted peanuts and salt. Now this one is not organic, but if you are on a tight budget, $1.79, it's even cheaper than the one that has all the added junk. So this will be a great place to start if you are needing something really budget friendly. However, if you're wanting the organic as well, then you're going to be looking for something like this. You're wanting the oil to be separated, as annoying as that may seem, because that means it is only peanuts and maybe sea salt. You can also get unsalted, because if you look at something like this natural Jif creamy, the problem here is the palm oil. In order to make it no stir, they add in the palm oil to stabilize it, but then that takes away the nutrition factor. So I really try to stay away from the no stir stuff. Okay, now let's talk about those cooking oils. Behind me is like literally a wall of oil. I'm gonna show you a very simple swap that you can make. All right, I would venture to say most people in the United States are cooking with something like this, a pure vegetable oil. Any of these types of vegetable oils, even they've got canola oil, they've got corn oil down there, all sorts of these vegetable oils, which sometimes we think might be all right or be healthy, but let me show you what you can switch it out with. One option would be coconut oil. I love coconut oil. I love to scramble eggs in this. I love to pop popcorn in this. It is a great flavor. However, I've got more options if you don't love coconut. Another healthier swap you could make is swapping out those vegetable oils for some avocado oil. You can use this in baking without any form of taste. It has a very low flavor. It's not very intense. You can still fry with this. It has a very high heat, so you can definitely fry, you can saute, you can do all the things that you might be using the other oils for. You can use this avocado oil. Okay, another idea is in the oatmeal section. An easy swap is swapping from these pre-packaged oatmeals to some regular dry oats. And let me show you why. Naturally and artificially flavored. Yes, of course we have rolled oats, but we also have the artificial flavor in the fruit pieces. We have palm oil. We have other natural and artificial flavors. We've got all sorts of preservatives, monodiglycerides, all sorts of stuff that doesn't need to be in your oatmeal. And obviously here, we're just gonna have whole grain rolled oats. Even over here in the organic Simple Truth version, we still have the cane syrup, and we have 12 grams of added sugar. We have maltodextrin, we have cornstarch, we have natural flavors, we have glucose syrup. We just have, and caramel color, which is just really not great at all. It is a known carcinogen and something I really strive to keep out of our diet. So even if you think like, I'm fine, I'm getting the organic one, it's just so much easier to just get the dry oats, and you can actually make some little pre-packaged microwavable oatmeals that you can use at your convenience, or if you can make a large batch as well. All right, so I'm in the baking aisle, and I would actually love to do a full video on the baking aisle. It would be so much fun. But today I'm gonna show you one easy swap if you're looking to clean up your kitchen and have some more whole, real foods. And that swap is baking powder. So most baking powder contains aluminum, and that is something that we're wanting to keep out. So see, here we also see the Kroger brand of baking powder also contains the sodium aluminum sulfate. My recommended one here is this Rumford brand. It is non-GMO, so the cornstarch that is used to kind of help it not stick together is non-GMO, and then you will see that there is absolutely no aluminum. So I love this aluminum-free baking powder. Such a simple swap. All right, let's see what we can swap out for this regular mayo. All right, when we're looking at mayonnaise, it is honestly one of the most deceiving advertisements on the front that I have seen in almost any other product. Real mayonnaise, yes, almost all of them are going to contain soybean oil as their first ingredient. But here's what I'm talking about with the trickiness is that this one says olive oil. So you're going to expect to see olive oil, and you do, but right after it, canola oil and soybean oil. And then if we move over, they even have some that say avocado oil. Again, we're gonna flip it around. Avocado oil, yes, but also canola oil, soybean oil again. Of all these brands, I would actually recommend going over to more of the natural food section and finding this Primal Kitchen. Now today I am at Kroger, but I have seen this at Costco. Obviously you're gonna have it at places like Sprouts or Whole Foods, but this right here is one of the only mayonnaise that actually contains only the avocado oil instead of going cheap and adding a bunch of really detrimental oils to it. So we just have really clean ingredients, basically the same as if I were making it at home. And the most exciting swap that we're here to talk about is ice cream, because I am all about enjoying your life and enjoying some sweet treats. All right, I'm gonna have to crash your party on your beloved Bluebell, and let's look over here. Almost all Bluebell is going to have high fructose corn syrup as well as artificial flavors. We can look at the off-brand, the Kroger brand, and again, we're going to have all sorts of stuff. Goodness gracious, we got the carrageenan, we got monodiglycerides, we have maltodextrin, propylene glycol, all sorts of stuff that I would not want to be putting into my body. Let's see, let's just keep looking here. Neapolitan, we've got corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, we've got natural artificial flavors, monodiglycerides, carrageenan, polysorbate 80, all of these different food dyes, red 3, blue 1, yellow 6, no. Now there are two brands that I know of that are like regular ice cream. They're not low fat, they're not any of that. I'm just saying make this simple swap for a much cleaner ice cream. Still got sugar, it's still sweet, it's still a dessert, but let me show you one of my favorites. All right, one brand that we often get is the Breyers. Now they've got this natural vanilla made with fresh cream, sugar, and milk. And when we come over here, that is literally the ingredients. Now it does add some natural flavor and some vegetable gum. Again, it's not perfect, but I mean, look at that list compared to the one from Bluebell's vanilla ice cream. It is a huge difference. They also have natural strawberry, which is just the milk, strawberries, cream, sugar, whey, and some that vegetable gum as well. That's more so for consistency.
And our favorite brand is Tillamook.
Yes, we really like Tillamook. We like their cheese. We like all sorts of things from them. And so here we go. She wanted the mint chocolate chip. We have cream, milk, sugar, coconut oil, peanut oil, egg yolks, natural peppermint flavor, natural flavor, and a couple of those guar gums again. But again, you're seeing that these are much cleaner ingredients than a lot of the other ice creams that are in the cases at the store. Like my husband always jokes that there's 3 things about him that everyone knows because he talks about them all the time, which is that he loves Jesus, he loves me, his wife, and he loves Tillamook ice cream. It's so true. All right, we're looking at the Tillamook vanilla bean as well. We have the cream, milk, sugar, egg yolks, vanilla extract. I love that they're not using, they do still use natural flavor lastly, but they are also using real vanilla extract. Even with the strawberry, you know, on the other one, the strawberries had a lot of questionable stuff going on, but this actually just contains regular, like, whole strawberries, which I really like. And you'll also notice the other one had those food dyes, but this one has red beet concentrate, which is what gives it its color, so it doesn't have any artificial colors in it as well. So I hope that that was helpful and that you found that there are some really simple swaps that you can make if you're wanting to just kind of limit the amount of ultra processed foods or those like man-made kind of food additives. I really hope this was helpful. Make sure and give it a thumbs up. Share it with a friend that is looking to live a cleaner, healthier lifestyle as well. And until next time, you guys have a very blessed day.